Hello and welcome to another unboxing video, another KeyForge Call of the Archons video. The game is by Fantasy Flight Games, a unique deck game by Richard Garfield. It's a two-player only game where each deck is absolutely unique. So every name that you can, or every deck you can buy has a unique name. It also has a unique logo. And then the decks all consist of a mix of different what they call houses, basically types of cards. And these houses have certain cards in them as well. Now the mix of the houses and the cards in them will potentially be similar, or the cards that you might have will be similar to other decks. So these aren't necessarily unique, but the actual mix or makeup of this deck of the cards and the houses as a whole is unique. And as I say, the name and the logo are absolutely unique and generated by an algorithm. You can also register your decks. In fact, that's what they encourage you to do. So every deck comes with a card that has a little QR or quicker code on them, which you scan into the KeyForge website. I'll put a link into that into the description below. And then once you've registered that, you can actually use your deck and play it online against people around the world on the Crucible Online website. Again, I'll put a link to that in the description below. And you literally copy your unique deck link from the KeyForge website into the Crucible Online website, and then register it that way, and then you can use that to play, and you can register all your decks on there if you have several. I did that and I quite enjoyed playing one of my decks now a few times against people around the world. Still getting used to the game, but I certainly enjoy it. So let's see which deck I've got this time. I'm quite excited to find out whether it's a really interesting name or what it is. So let's have a look. So here we are. It's all unpacked and unwrapped, and we found the Ancient of Wimstall. Don't know where Wimstall is. The deck consists of, let's get the bottom card, Dis, Sanctum and Untamed. I've played Sanctum before. I've not played Dis or Untamed before. So let's see what cards we've got. These are the three houses. As I say, other decks can potentially have exactly the same houses and potentially some of the same cards, but the unique mixture of them all will be, unique to your deck. So here we go. We're starting with an upgrade, which gives you some amber as well. Interesting creatures. These illustrations are obviously very beautiful. All these cards explain, how much attack you've got, so shields, and then whether a creature, what that creature type is, and what the creature can do. When you play them onto your battlefield and tapped state, so not ready yet, so they can't actually do their actions, but then at the end of your turn you make them all ready. Some cards allow you to turn them into ready as you play them. And then it's got items, which basically like upgrades to your creature, as well as actions that allow you to do certain things. Quite a lot of Aether in Untamed by the looks of it. Quite nice. I have to try that out. A few actions, and then we come to Sanctum. Staunch Knight is probably one of my favorites. Gets extra power when on the flank. Yeah, played a lot of these in one of my other decks. Quite familiar with them now. Hostages. Okay, don't think I've seen that one yet. So these are action cards. As you can see, there's not much Aether in those. Choose a house, stun. You can stun the creatures, which means basically they can't do anything until you're sort of unstunned. And then we come to Dis, which again I haven't played yet. I've played against Dis once, and they seem quite a scary opponent. So let's see what we've got in here. Lots of capture cards, some actions, again good amount of Aether in here, which looks quite useful. And yeah, so this is KeyForge by Fantasy Flight Games. It's again a deck that I'll have to get used to. All these decks you basically have to play and get used to because they're unique. You can't really well, you can learn, I suppose, different houses and see how they play. So if you played a different deck before with similar houses, you'll have a familiarity with it. But then not all decks will have the same cards in them, so certain combos you might be able to play in one deck, you can't play in the other. But it's a really good fun game, and as I say, with the online option, as I say, links in the description, it allows you to play against people even if you don't have anyone nearby that you could play with. Yeah, so I really recommend you get a deck. They're not expensive. and give it a go. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe, like and comment below. Also check out my links in the description to my Patreon, Ko-fi page, blog and Twitter feed. And that's really all. I'd like to thank you for watching and hope I'll see you again soon.